Child sexual abuse is a reality of the society that we live in. It's very important for us to understand that a child who is subjected to such abuse can end up having a significant impact upon their cognitive, emotional, psychological health and well-being for the rest of their life, even as they grow up to be adults and they start understanding the experience that they've had. It's our responsibility as a collective, as a society, to come together and try to ensure that such instances absolutely do not happen with our children. And one of the primary roles that is played by the adults around them is that of the parents. Oftentimes, parents may believe that something like this just can't happen with my child because I am associated and continually involved with what is going on with my child's life. I know I'm the one who's setting up their play dates. I know exactly where they are. But the reality is that often child sexual abuse happens at the hand of the closest people around them. So it's very essential that as a parent, you keep communicating and interacting with your child to try and ensure that they are aware of what is okay and what is not okay when it comes to people viewing them or touching their bodies. It's very essential to communicate with your child starting from a very young age. And of course, you need to utilize language which is developmentally appropriate, which makes sense to your child. You can use stories, you can use anecdotes, you can talk about child sexual abuse or inappropriate touch using a lot of cartoon characters. And it's very essential that you keep this communication as an ongoing communication process. You cannot have just a singular conversation and expect that your child would be able to retain that information and remember it and feel comfortable in coming and sharing any kind of an instance with you. So what you need to do are the following few things. One, you need to try and ensure that your child understands what are their body's boundaries. It's important to help them understand that there are certain parts of their body which are considered to be private parts and which should absolutely not be touched by any individual. You can use safety words with them, which they can utilize if there has been any kind of a situation where they felt absolutely uncomfortable. It's also essential that you emphasize that it does not matter what another person around them may be thinking about whether something is appropriate or not. It's about their physical comfort or discomfort which has the most value. And you should encourage them that they should not feel hesitant and coming up to you and sharing with you if they did feel uncomfortable in a particular situation. They need to understand that communicating about this would not lead to any kind of penalization towards them. In fact, it's very essential that they understand that it's easy and comfortable to come and share this information with you. And this would ensure that somehow we are able to mediate situations where they are likely to experience any kind of a sexual abuse or advancement from any other member around them. Also emphasize the fact that it does not matter who this person is who may try to get close to them or touch them inappropriately. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be someone at the school, it could be a stranger. And whoever that person is, they should not hesitate but come and talk to you about it.